All right, so I've got onions and carrots in here. I've got the flame on low, but it was just here below medium for a while. You can actually hear the difference in the sizzling. And I just cooked everything until the onions started to soften. Or in cooking parlance, you want the onions to sweat a little bit, right? You want them to just start to glisten. At that point, the garlic is going in. I'm my own cameraman, so forgive the shakiness. And that's going to get stirred together for about a minute. Once the garlic gets incorporated into everything here, I'm going to add a little bit of my stock. If I weren't, I guess hate is a strong word, but if I didn't hate celery, if I didn't hate the smell of anise, I would probably add some celery here. But fortunately or not, my kids have inherited my hate of anise. So there's no celery going into any of my soups, any of my stews, and so we're sticking with just two members of what Emeril Lagasse used to call the Holy Trinity, or mirepoix: onions, celery, and carrots. The rule being you want twice the volume of onions than carrots and celery, because you get much stronger aromatics from those two than onions. All right, you can smell the garlic cooking now. This is great. Now I'm just going to add enough stock to coat the bottom. All right. Reason for that is there's this lovely thing called fond. All right, and that is fat that's basically fused onto the bottom of any pan or Dutch oven or pot, whatever you want to use. And the best way to get that is with liquid. Generally water, sometimes stock, sometimes wine. In my case, just regular old Kirkland brand chicken stock. All right, now while that heats up, I'm going to get my thickening agent out. All right. Normally, I would use flour and whisk that into a little bit of stock, but unfortunately, I'm in my kid's mother's kitchen where she doesn't have any flour. It is a little sacrilegious for me, but I'll deal. All right. One thing she does have, however, is cornstarch. All right, and even for a pot this size, you're talking about really no more than 2 teaspoons of cornstarch mixed with water, and that will be more than enough to thicken this whole stew.